Hello guys, welcome to another episode. I fucked up, so I'm in a hurry, like last episode. But yeah, I need to get this stuff done. Let's do that. Continue on. Oh god, I need to wait 2 days. We can do that. Wait 2 days. Come on. I seriously don't get it. They added so you can skip 2 days. So you could easily skip days. But now they just added 2 days.
Ah, you're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon.
How's it going? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet?
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we should know the exact location and where to find the entrance.
Great! We should get started then.
All right, let's get a move on. That should do it. Let's head back. We made good time.
You sound pretty happy about that.
Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck.
You got it, girl? You got it, girl.
All right. Now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming along.
Yeah, I have not done it.
Really coming together.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm actually doing it. Because it's a long event. I think it takes like 4 hours to do the entire event.
These must be the ones we caught the first time we went underwater.
Like it?
It's fine, I guess.
Come on! It sounded like you really liked it just now.
So I don't think I have
You're
time for
that proud
doing
of
it entire
Is this a
video
sense
on
of
no wishing on
accomplishment
doing
or
that.
something?
Well, yeah.
Or I do not have that time. We only have 3 hours left.
You know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
What do you mean?
So I'm not able to do the entire
After
thing.
the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropede. And
So?
But I
no
got
matter
more
how
time
much
on the
we're
other
put into
account,
this
so I
place,
just need
once
to
the
catch up
festival is
to
over,
where
it's
I
all
was.
just going to disappear.
Not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger waste.
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Well, because
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
well, if you put it like that. But the happy memories we make along the way last forever. You just have to take a more glass half full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be on film, so it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind.
Exactly.
So it's about finding joy in the process itself.
Traveler, you're back already?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
Because the film
How
crew
did
is
you
coming,
get
right?
here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away. Ugh, finally! That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken...
Uh-oh, too late.
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Hide? And where exactly am I supposed
Hide.
to do that?
Go into the water.
There's a box over there.
Huh?
Oh, you can also take a box.
Me
Okay.
too.
Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too?
For the love of...
Get in the box.
Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up.
Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here?
Huh? Oh, well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting, so we came back early. What about you?
No, we ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
Oh, that's not ideal. For several reasons. Let us help then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some rest.
All right.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later.
Thanks, Director Farina.
Of course. Fellow artists should help each other out where we can.
Agreed. Well then, camera, lights, get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over. All right, places, everyone. And 3, 2, 1, action.
So, the story ends like this. But when Duke Saint Germanus departed, he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption.
Huh? That sounds familiar. He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics. And everything else, he's just an ordinary person.
Huh? What was that noise? Whatever, I'll just fix it in post.
Miss Jacoba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that. This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike you. A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul, or likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe machines are capable of having a soul.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then? A heart?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong.
I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this. Forlorn, wordless, silent.
And cut.
That was a long one. What did you think?
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip her lid. And not...
There were some weird audio things going on.
Perfect! That means...
Oh, I skipped.
I
Too
can
fast.
get out of this box.
No, you can't.
Our turn.
It's another one. Look at this animation. I talked about last episode, but yeah, they have really improved that. Bear with me, I have not played the entire Night Cry yet, so
peruses an aquarium in a
it might have
foreign land
gone
and gets
slower
swept
and
up
slower.
in memories of her friend. So, in terms of lighting, that's the vibe we're going.
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a break and Sandrone could slip away.
Too late now. She can stay in that box.
Break a leg! Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next scene.
All right, quiet on set. We're about to start rolling. Ready, Miss Columbina? Miss Columbina?
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on this.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Columbina.
Uh-oh. She is cut. Run. Run.
Is she onto us?
Nobody there. Nobody there.
What is she doing?
Cut!
You okay, Columbina? Oh, yes. I just thought...
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far. That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is.
No thanks, Director Farina. But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll. Then we can move to our next outdoor scene.
Guess we're done now. Are we done?
We're in the clear this time.
Get out the box.
Ugh, absolutely suffocating.
I didn't actually know where she was the first time,
okay,
but it's actually pretty fun that she's on the other side.
Right as rain. Come on.
Doesn't
go
make
check the test
quite sense
results.
because I'm
It's
pretty sure.
time for me.
I don't think it makes sense because Navia hit the box and she definitely did that over here. And she played it like it was that thing that got hit. And that was definitely not what happened. Since we're doing story time, I'm gonna play as my old character. And yeah, it's been so long since we played as her.
All right, it should be around here. Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
The what?
Alain, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come.
Going now.
All right, the
I like this small new area they added.
Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will
I
fill
have
the
all
empty
done.
middle chamber with water.
Open. Thank you.
All right, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again.
It's such a little pretty house we're coming to here. It's such a pretty little house. I like it. That's it. That's the house.
So, this
So
is where you
pretty.
used to live?
Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. If the weather was nice, I would take Alain out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission. Happy. I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the... Oh, all right, enough standing around. Let's head inside.
This little
Yep,
small
this place
place.
is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. What is it? Huh? How did you get... Oh, and you... read the whole thing. Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Alain mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna choke on the dust. I want to choke on the dust.
Oh, I played with these when I was little. During the first few months after I was created, I mean. At first, Alain and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead.
Yeah. These don't look like Paimon's kind of games.
Logic and math puzzles? Those happen to be my specialty. It's been so long. What do you say? Should we play a few rounds? Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest. Just remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top.
I've already done this. I'm just gonna...
Need help? This should go here and done. Well, what did you think of the game? You showed quite a bit of promise, too. We should do this again sometime.
Yeah, I just do not have the time to do that. The event is ending. Let's hurry up, do this.
Oh, these are some of Alain's drafts from his later years. And these are just some unimportant letters.
Wait, the people in this picture look kind of familiar.
Oh, this was taken when Alain and Renee were both still at the Fontaine Research Institute. In his later years, Alain would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture. wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing. He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most.
Over here. Over here. Last one. Last one, last one, last one.
This was Elaine's workbench. Later on, of course, it became mine. It's where both Polonia and I were brought to life. Before Elaine was bedbound, this is where he would teach me about mechanics. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here.
Wow! This house is filled with so many memories!
You should have seen it in its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Elaine built.
Oh!
Elaine never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math, after all. I loved perusing Elaine's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. But as Elaine continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves.
Aww.
Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to find. Enough about that. Elaine's gift should be just in here.
Grab that gift.
Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Elaine, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this. Got it. Am I a genius or what? Let's see here. A box?
Well, you gonna open it?
It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here? A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it. None of it seems that important. Wait a second. This should be it.
Oh, a cube?
It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Elaine would use it to store information. Only Polonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Feel free to go through the rest of the stuff and see if there's anything useful.
Okay. Hold on. There's another picture in here. This one has writing on the back.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they do.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then, huh?
What's that supposed to...
Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes.
Well then, people should stop being so annoying.
Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years. Am I a genius or what?
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess.
The Clockwork Princess.
All reasons.
No, nope. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive me.
Helen! Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have...
Yeah, of course.
That's enough.
Of
I
course
told
it
you
is.
It was Polonia. You know
Got
what?
it.
We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box. Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess, Not another word. Got that?
It was a good one.
If you're reading this,
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that. Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know you will. You always have. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as... So you see, perhaps we're not so
I was not meant to skip.
all. No matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. Emotions and logic often clash with each other. As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want. Yet you've never wished for anything in particular. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form. Such is your relationship with your soul. So, what I leave you now is this. A formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within.
Oh man,
Of
I skipped
course.
again. God damn it.
whether you use it is entirely up to you. Regardless,
Oh, again.
whether by
Okay,
my formula
should
or some
really
other
stop
means,
touching stuff.
I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner. And the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen.
Oh,
I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and then we can use it.
you made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason I came here in the first place. No, I can do this on my own. But
What do you mean?
I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
And by resolve,
Yes.
but if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, inner thoughts and secrets?
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be born anew, or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it. Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts...
Yeah,
to
I haven't read
myself,
it yet. I'm not that
well,
far in the
I
game
think that ship has
in the main
sailed.
story, so I haven't read it
Really
yet.
sure about this?
I don't actually have gotten the book yet.
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as friends, and you want to question it. Enough with the mushy stuff. Just follow me.
I'm following you. I'm following. Where are we going? I'm in a little hurry, so could we hurry up?
All right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear in real time.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's scent-sharing technique. Been there, done that.
Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay?
I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna stay quiet. Don't worry.
Any interruptions?
Oh, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to stay still.
Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of a lens formula. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all mirrors? You made it. About time. Is that me?
Yep,
From the
it's you.
past? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. Shall we sit down and talk?
That should do it. Hello? My name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much-needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born. Where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain.
What is it?
What are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day.
Oh. Still bitter. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was it. Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Alain was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad.
Hey, this child.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited.
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino.
The
I have
captain.
business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's...
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought extra desserts.
Yeah, we have a
This has
ghost.
turned into quite the occasion.
This one, ghost. That one.
Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have...
Spoken like a true gentleman.
It's been
A
way
certain
too long since I
man
heard her
11th
voice.
seat could learn a thing or two.
What's that?
You really should start being
yeah.
nicer to me, Rosie.
I don't think I've heard her
I might
voice
just
since
snatch
Brian
that
killed her.
seat right out from under you.
The second time
I'd
on
like
No
to
Wishing.
see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it
So
outside.
it's pretty
The mess
long
I
time
plan
ago.
on cleaning up is tea related. I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
And now I think, like I also saw this last time,
Of all
but
my
I'm
days
pretty
with
sure
you,
this is
the times
spoiler
I spent with you, Arlecchino, and
because I have
Rosie,
not seen this yet in the
you were
actual
my
story.
favorite. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Was it always that short? It
Don't
might have
go,
been.
Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice, asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear.
And that's where he died. The robot.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's legacy, the last remaining member of our family, even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Elend always said. Polonia was one of a kind. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end?
Remember
Better
what
to
the
never
traveler
have had it at
said.
all. Better
Well-
if it would all just disappear. Dark, I know.
We literally had this conversation.
But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you?
Then resolve it.
Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely? Like debugging a code? I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready.
And we got a cutscene. It's actually a pretty cool one.
hurts. But that's life.
I wish...
I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
Sandrone?
I'm fine.
It's okay to cry, you know.
Cry? You've gotta be kidding me. Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon. The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Elen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time. I suppose. Huh. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship.
The aquarium?
The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right?
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same.
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful. It's
I've
like
not
you
done
said,
anything.
we get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
Right. Earlier your inner self mentioned something about her wish.
You think that's something you can just ask and I'll tell you? I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out. That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own.
Huh?
Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship.
Okay, back to the ship.
Huh? Resentful lost souls?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voices or something.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these souls are no longer complete.
Remind me how they ended up like that again? You mentioned something about them being split apart?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Unfortunately, his theory of the four Orthants was imperfect at the time. Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form. He even used some of the people who stood in his way as test subjects for his research.
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's conscience. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontanians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world. Unrecognized by the ley lines or fate.
Not only that, but over time, they began to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols. No wonder I kept running into officers from the Mara Chaussee Phantom earlier.
In that case, let's go find Nervalette and we can sort it out together.
No.
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet, I'm not planning to leave the Fatui anytime soon. Besides, With me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate things. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity. Think you can do it?
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk, at least. But, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff?
Just trust me. I have the perfect solution.
Oh, all right. If you're that confident, we'll follow your lead. Why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, sandrone?
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo or its members. But in his later years, Elen told me he regretted not helping his best friend when he needed it the most. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly.
So that's why you want to
If he were
help them.
still with us,
Makes sense.
I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to clean up. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead.
You know, you really do seem a little different now.
You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon. Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what? Now they have their own private code?
Can still hear you.
All right then, Lolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh? Oh, right. No problem.
You get this, Granny Eatsley!
You, come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Right now. Why? Because I said so. Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning.
Someone is jealous.
Just first to bolster me up.
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Huh?
Somebody got jealous, but we got finished Act 2. So, it's for me. So it's pretty much here where I fucked up noticing that I had fucked up entire episodes up. Okay. I have 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. And I have like 3. Okay. I have 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay, guys. I'm gonna end it here because I need to record a no wishing episode. So it's gonna start here. Right after this one. And I'm gonna get a character because that's mostly the thing I want. Hopefully we can get the skin. That would be nice. But there's a lot. There's a lot here I need to get done. But I might check out how to fastly get stuff done. But yeah. Oh yeah, you can't see. But yeah, there's 2 hours left. I'm gonna say thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one, where we are playing on this one and the other one. So see you guys in the next one. Bye.